Hi, it's Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Alf's Summer Camp Adventure for 1987. So let's get started. Brian Tanner was ready to go to summer camp. Willie, his father, carried Brian's duffel bag down from his room. Brian's mother hugged him. Don't forget to write, Kate said. Brian's sister, Lynn, punched him on the arm. I'll miss you, little brother, she said. Alf the furry alien, who lives with the Tanner, poured on Kate's arm. I will miss him too, he said, but can I have his food while he's gone? The camp bus pulled up in the front of the house. Brian climbed a board. The Tanner waved goodbye from the sidewalk. Elf had to hide behind a bush so no one could see him. Roasted marshmallow for me, kid, he whispered. It was quiet in the house without Brian around. As the days went by, everyone missed him more and more. One night after dinner, Elf said, "How about a drive in the country? Say, up near Camp Winslow." What a great idea, Elf! Exclaimed Willie. "Let's go this weekend," said Kate. "And let's make it a surprise," said Len. On Saturday, the Tanner and Elf set out for camp. When they came to a tow booth, Willie said, "You better hide, Elf. We don't want the tow collector to see you." Elf got under a blanket in the back of the car. "The thing I have to go through to get a little fresh air," he grumbled. Finally, they reached Camp Winslow. Kate said, "Elf, you better stay in the car so no one will see you. We'll go look for Brian and bring him back here." As soon as the Tanner was out of sight, Elf creeped out of the car. "I think I'll sniff out Brian myself. I'll get the. Wait, I got the nose for it." Elf soon found Brian in his cabin. Brian was surprised to see him. "Elf," said Brian, "what are you doing here?" "Oh, I guess I just took the wrong turn on the drive-through," teased Elf. So he threw his arm around Brian. "Yo, I'm kidding," he said. "It was so good to see you, little Earth buddy." Just then, Brian's campmate came in. Their eye popped out when they saw Elf. Said Elf. Brian made the boys swear not to tell anyone about Elf, especially the counselor. The boy gathered around Elf and asked him questions. "What do aliens like to do best?" asked one camper. "Besides eating," asked Elf. So Brian and his friend dressed Elf as a camper and off they went to the mess hall for lunch. Everyone always complained about the camp food. "Oh," said Brian, "my mattress probably tastes better than these potatoes." But Elf dug in, and not only seconds, but third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. Brian Counselor wanted to know who this hungry camper was. Just then, Willie, Kate, and Lynn came into the mess hall. They hugged Brian, then they saw Elf. "Oh, there you are, Elf," said Willie. He turned to the counselor. "We brought him with us for the day," he explained. "He visited from out of town. He got a good appetite," said the counselor. "He may need a haircut," Willie said, "but he's a great little guy. This is his first visitors to camp. Alf, would you like to be an honorable camper for the rest of the day? Asked the counselor. You bet, said Alf, jumping up. The afternoon sped by. Alf loved camp. At archery, he hit the target 5 times. Nothing to it, said Alf. In pottery class, Alf made a coffee mug. Look, you forgot the bottom of the mug, said Brian. I don't forget. Well, I didn't forget. On Melek, we don't drink coffee, answered Alf. In swimming class, Alf learnt the backstroke. No, no, this way, called the counselor. Alf said, let's enter the canoe race. Brian looked sad. Aw, Alf, I told you I never win any kind of boat race. Alf grabbed Brian's hand and headed for the canoe. That's because you never let me had help. You never had me helping you. Let's go. Guess who's winning the canoe race? A award was given out at a special commentary. Alf and Brian sat on the stage. Alf helped Brian hold up the winning cup. Geez, Alf, I never could have won without you, said Brian. Oh, I'm so glad you came, said Brian. Willie, Kate, Lynn, and Alf got into the car. It'd been a neat day. We'll see you in 3 weeks, said Willie. Take it easy, Tramp, said Alf. And don't forget to bring home that cup. It makes a great cat bowl. Hey, just kidding. That was Alf's Summer Camp Adventure from 1987. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We have another video coming out real soon.